there were two great kings.
The ruler of Sicilia was King Leontes,
while Polixenes lord of land of Bohemia. They were trained together in their childhoods, and their mutual sin, such an affection cannot just but a branch now. The heavens continue their loves.
In other words, they were best friends forever.
Polixenes has been visiting Leontes and his wife, Hermione. Hermione!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Ron, Weasley,
Dumbledore!
Ron, Weasley,
Dumbledore!
Ron,
Wrong story. As I was saying, Polixenes has been visiting Leontes and his wife, Hermione. Voldemort, 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 Voldemort. For 9 long months.
9 changes of the watery star, actually.
What's that?
The moon. I think it has something to do with the tides.
So 9 changes of the moon means 9 months?
Approximately.
Regardless, Polixenes is ready to go home. It's had a really long vacation.
Leontes tries to convince him to stay a little while longer, but he can't convince him.
Then Hermione steps in and begins to persuade Polixenes. After much smiling and batting of the eyes, she succeeds. Polixenes agrees to extend his visit by 1 week. And this is the first spark of jealousy, or madness, that we see in Leontes.
You see, Leontes gets all worked up because now he's decided that Hermione and his BFF Polixenes have fallen in love with each other. Just because Hermione convinced Polixenes to stay? I know. I told you he was nuts.
Hermione convinced Polixenes to stay, and I couldn't. They must be in love with each other.
What means Sicilia?
He's something seems to settle.
How, my lord? What cheer? How is't with you, best brother?
You look as if you have a brow with distraction. Are you moved, my lord?
No, in good earnest. Hermione, how thou lovest us. Show in our brother's welcome.
If you would seek us, we are yours. In the garden shall attend you there?
Your own bents dispose you. You'll be found view beneath the sky.
So, I want you to notice that Leontes just as Hermione to go spend time with Polixenes. Go amuse him, spend time with him in the garden.
So Hermione and Polixenes head off together,
At Leontes' request.
and Leontes grabs his servant Camillo. Camillo, this great sir will yet stay long. This noted, didst perceive it? How came it, Camillo, that he did stay?
At the good queen's entreaties.
Aye, but why?
To satisfy your highness and the entreaties of our most gracious mistress.
The entreaties of your mistress satisfy? Let that suffice. I have trusted thee, Camillo, with all nearest things to my heart. But we have been deceived in thy integrity, deceived in that which seemed so.
My lord, I may be negligent, foolish, and fearful, and every one of these no man is free. But beseech your grace, be plainer with me.
And have you seen Camillo? My wife is slippery.
I would not be astounded by to hear my clouded mistress so. True my heart. My lord, be cured of this diseased opinion.
Say it be, 'tis true.
No, my lord.
It is, you lie, you lie. See thou liest, Camillo, and I hate thee. Pronounce thee a gross lout, a mindless slave.
Why, who does infect her?
Why, he that wears her like a metal hanging about his neck.
Bohemia! I cannot believe this crack to be in my dread mistress. Then Leontes tells Camillo to poison Polixenes.
Do it, and thou hast one half of my heart. Do it not, and thou splittest thine own.
I'll do it, my lord.
Of course, Camillo doesn't really want to poison Polixenes. Right?
Right.
He tells Leontes he will poison Polixenes just to get the king off his back.
But he's left with an undead king.
So Camillo convinces Polixenes to leave Sicilia that night.
And to take him with him.
No,
Hey, I was winning.
they can't do that.
Why not?
Well, now we look guilty.
Yeah, we do.
So Leontes uses this as an excuse to throw the queen into prison. He consults the oracle first, just to be on the safe side.
What's an oracle?
I know this. Oracle. Someone who delivers pronouncements that are supposed to be all-knowing or all-seeking or something.
And they believe it?
Hey, this is Elizabethan England we're talking about. They're so ties to pagan rites. Don't diss the oracle.
Wait. Where were we? Oh yes, because Camillo and Polixenes left, Leontes decides that Hermione is guilty as charged and tosses her into prison.
We've got all that.
Where she goes into early labor and gives birth to a girl.
Oh. Well, isn't that perfect? Because what father can resist his newborn child?
Especially a girl. At least that's what Hermione's midwife and best friend Paulina thinks. So she goes up to Leontes with the baby, thinking she can sop him up and he'll quit some of his craziness.
By the way, Antigonus was Paulina's husband. That's Antigonus.
No.
That's Paulina.
No.
You must not enter. Fear you is tyrannous passion more. Alas, than the queen's life. No noise, my lord. But needful conference about some gossips for your highness.
How? Wait with that audacious lady. Antigonus, I charge thee she should not come about me. Knew she would.
I told her so, my lord, that on your displeasure's pale and on mine, she should not visit you.
Good, my liege. I come, and I beseech you, hear me who profess myself, your loyal servant, your physician, your most obedient counselor. Let that dare less appear so in comforting your evil, than such at most seems yours. I say, I come from your good queen.
Good queen.
Good queen, my lord. Good queen. I say good queen. And would by combat make her good, so were I a man, the worst about you.
Force her hence.
Let him that makes but trifles on his eyes first hand me. On mine own accord I'll off, but first I'll do my errand. The good queen, for she is good, hath brought you for the daughter. Here 'tis, commends it to your blessing.
This brat is none of mine. Henchmen, together with the damned, commit them to the fire.
It is yours.
Gross hag, and Lazel, thou art worthy to be hanged, but wilt not stay her tongue.
Hang all the husbands that cannot commit this feat, and you'll leave yourself hardly one subject.
Take her hence.
I pray you do not push me. I'll be gone. Look to your babe, my lord. 'Tis yours.
Boy, was she wrong about Leontes.
Yeah, maybe we should skip this part. Why? Well, I mean, like, maybe all the little kids should cover their ears or something. It's kind of barbarous.
Depraved.
Brutish. Malevolent. Cruel. Yes, cover your ears. No, not you, the little kids.
What?
Not you, the little kids.
What?
They're the little kids!
Oh!
traitor has set on thy wife to this, my child. Wait, take it hence, and see it instantly consumed with fire. Go you, and take it to the fire, so thou settest on thy wife.
I did not, sir. This lord, my noble fellow, if thy pleases, can clear me in it.
I can, my royal liege. He is not guilty of ever coming hither.
You're liars all!
Beseech you, give us better credit. We have always truly served you, and beseech you, so to esteem of us on our knees we beg, as recompense of our dear services, past and to come, that you do change this purpose, which being so horrible, so bloody, must lead on to some foul issue, we all kneel.
You, sir, come you hither. You that have been so tenderly officious, will you venture to save this brat's life?
Anything, my lord, that my ability may undergo, and nobleness impose, at least thus much, upon the little blood which I have left to save the innocent. Anything possible.
Swear by the sword that will perform my bidding.
I will, my lord.
Mark and perform, for the fail at any point in it will be death, not only to thyself, but to thy lewd-tongued wife, who, for this time, we pardon. We enjoin thee, as thou art liege man to us, to bear it to some remote and desert region, far out of our dominions, and there thou leave it.
Wait, you want me to take the baby and abandon it somewhere?
Yes?
This is messed up. I swear to do this, though present death have been more merciful. Come on, poor babe.
Off Antigonus goes to abandon the baby.
Hey, this reminds me of Snow White. You know, how the evil step queen sends the hunter to kill Snow White?
Oh. Nah, she was different.
Still the same thing.
No, not really.
Please, your highness, both from those we sent to the oracle are coming to our sense.
Summon a session, or we may arraign our most disloyal lady. She has been publicly accused, so shall she have a just and open trial. Produce the prisoner.
It is His Highness's pleasure that the Queen appear in person here in court. Silence.
Read the indictment.
Hermione, Queen to the worthy Leontes, King of Sicilia, thou art here accused and arraigned of high treason.
This is what I am to say. Must be but that. It contradicts my accusation, and a testimony on my part no other. But what comes to myself, it shall scarce bruise me. To say not guilty, mine integrity be counted as falsehood, shall as I express it. To be so received, you, my lord, best know, who least will seem to do so. My past life has been as contradicted, as chaste as true, as I am now in happy. For behold me, a fellow of a royal bed, which owe a Monty the throne, a great king's daughter, a mother to a hopeful prince. Here standing, to prate, to talk for life and honor. Please to come in here. I appeal to your own conscience. Sir, before Polixenes came to your court, how I was in your grace. How merry to be so. But since he came, what encounter so uncurrent? I have strained to appear this. if one jots beyond the bond of honor, or an act or will, that way inclining, pardon me the hearse, if all that hear me in the nearest of kin, cry fire upon my grave.
You're past all shame. Those are your factors so past all truth, which in thy concerns more than thous. Thou shalt feel our justice. 'Tis easiest passage. Look for no less than death.
Sir, spare your threats. The bug which you fright me with, I seek. To me, can life be no commodity? Tell me, what blessings I have here alive, that I should fear to die? Therefore proceed. I do refer me to the oracle. Apollo, be my judge. All right, so Hermione is saying that she's not guilty. And Leontes is saying that she is guilty and nothing she can say will make her not guilty. So he's going to have her put to death. But she said she doesn't care about that. I mean, her baby's dead and she really has nothing to live for now. But she does want her honor cleared, so she puts her judgment to the oracle.
I can't believe they put so much weight in the oracle's opinion.
I can't believe that they just killed an innocent baby and are about to condemn the queen just because the king says so.
The little kids weren't supposed to hear that part.
You here shall swear upon the sword of justice. They have not dared to break the seal nor read the secrets in.
All this we swear.
Break up the seals and read.
Hermione chaste, Polixenes blameless, Camillo a true subject, and Leontes a jealous tyrant, if that which is lost be not found.
Praise. There is no truth at all by the oracle. The session shall proceed. This is mere falsehood.
My lord!
The king! What is the business?
Oh, sorry, shall be hated to report it by your son!
The prince is gone. How? Gone? Is dead? Apollo's angry, and the heavens themselves do strike at my injustice. Come now there! Take her hence. Her heart has been overcharged. She will recover. I've too much believed mine own suspicion. Apollo, pardon my great profaneness against thine oracle. Oh, reconcile me to Polixenes. New woo my queen. Recall the good Camillo, whom I proclaim a man of truth, of mercy. Woe, my wife, cut my lace, lest my heart cracking it break too. Thy tyranny, together working with thy jealousies, will think what they have done and then run mad indeed, stark mad. You betrayed Polixenes, you ruined Camilla's honor, you abandoned your baby to the wolves, you caused your son to perish of confusion and despair, and now your queen hath died of a broken heart. You are doomed, O thou tyrant, to take thee to nothing but despair. Go on, thou canst not talk too much. I deserved all tongues to talk their bitterest. Prithee, bring me to the dead bodies of my queen and son. When grave shall be for both, upon them shall the causes of their death appear, unto the shame perpetual. Come and lead me unto these sorrows.
Meanwhile, Antigonus does what his lords ask, and takes the baby far, far away from him.
Come, poor babe.
Thy mother appeared to me last night, for never was a dream so like a waking. Anon did this break from her. Good Antigonus, since fate, against thy better disposition, hath made thee the throwat of my poor babe, according to thine oath, places remote enough for in Bohemia. There weep and leave it crying, and for the babe is counted lost forever. Perdita, I prithee call it. I do believe Hermione has suffered death. There lie, the storm begins, poor wretch. Weep I cannot, though my heart bleeds. And most accursed am I to be by oath enjoined to this. Farewell. The day frowns more and more. Savage clamor. Help me! I'm a nobleman! My name is Antigonus and there's fear after me!
Hark you now at any but these boiled brains of 19, 2, and 20 on this weather? They have scared away 2 of my best sheep, which I fear the wolf finds sooner than the master. What have we here? Mercy on's a barn, a very pretty barn. Boy or child, I wonder. A pretty one, a very pretty one. I'll take it up for pity, yet I'll tarry till my son come. Hello, hello! He hallooed, but even now. Whoa, ho, ho! What? What's wrong with you? Art so near? If thou do you think to talk when thou art dead and rotten? Come hither. What ailest thou, man?
I've seen 2 such signs by sea and by land. But I'm not to say it is a sea, for it is now the sky. Betwixt the firmament and it you could not thrust a bodkin's point.
Why, boy, how is't?
I want you to see how it chafes, how it rages, how it takes up the shore. But that's not the point. Oh, the most piteous cry of the poor soul, sometimes to see him and not to see him. Now the ship, boring blue with her mainmast, and anon swollen with the ester froth, as you would thrust a cork into a hogshead, and then for the land service, to see how the bear tore out his shoulder bone, how he cried out for me to help him and said his name was Antigonus, a nobleman, but to make an end of the ship, to see how the sea flap-dragoned it, but first how the poor souls roared, and the sea mocked them, and the poor gentleman roared, and the bear mocked him, both roaring louder than the sea or the weather.
Name of mercy, when was this boy?
Now, I've not yet weeks since I saw these sights. The men are not yet cold under the water, nor the bear yet half dying, and the gentleman, he's at it now.
Heavy matters, heavy matters. But look thee here, boy. Thou meddest with things dying, I with things newborn. Here's a sight for thee, look thee. A barren cloth of a squire's child. Take up, opened. So let's see. It was told me I should be rich by the fairies. Opened. What within, boy?
You're a maiden moment. The sins of your youth have forgiven you. You're well to live with all it's all.
This is fairy golden, 'twill prove so. Come, boy, the next way home.
So, Perdita is safe in Bohemia. Remember? That's where King Polixenes resides. The queen has died, his son has died, and Leontes grieves his misbegotten plans. I'm dead too.
Time passes, 16 years to be exact.
Perdita grows up to be a beautiful young lady.
But, poor thing, she's grown up as a peasant.
But she happens to be a rather handsome prince.
Who happens to be the son of Polixenes, thus is very noble. Peasants and nobles don't mix.
This reminds me of Sleeping Beauty.
Well, Polixenes gets wind of the amorous affections of his son.
Camillo, have you seen my son lately?
No.
I heard he's hanging out with a shepherdess. Let's disguise ourselves and go check it out.
Okay.
Let's roll.
This your sheep shearing is as a meeting of the petty gods, and you the queen. I bless the time when my good falcon made her flight across thy mother's ground.
Now, Jove, for you cause, even now I tremble to think your father, by some accident, might pass this way as you did. Oh, the fates! How would he look to see his work so noble, vilely bound up? What would he say, and how would I, in these my borrowed flaunts, behold the sternness of his presence?
Thou dearest Perdita, with these first thoughts, I prithee, darken not the mirth of the feast. Lift up your countenance, as it were the day of celebration of that nuptial which we two have sworn shall come.
O Lady Fortune, stand you auspicious.
My daughter, pray you bid these unknown friends to welcome, for it is a way to make us better friends, more known.
You're welcome, sir. It is my mother's will that I should take on me the hostessship of the day. You're welcome, sir. Grace and remembrance be to you both, and welcome to our shearing.
This is the prettiest low-born lass that ever ran on the greensward. Nothing she does or seems but smacks of something greater than herself, much too noble for this place.
He tells her something that makes her blood look out. Good sooth, she is the queen of curds and cream. Come on, strike up!
Flora has a falcon flying through the skies. Purdy takes the sheep across the land. Flora says to Purdy, girl, I like your eyes. And Purdy says this as she takes him by the hand. Oh, blah-dee, oh, blah-da, life goes on. La, 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 life goes on. Oh, blah-dee, oh, blah-da, life goes on. La, 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 life goes on. Polixenes comes to find his son Florizel. Flora disobeys his dad's command. Purdy is a princess, but no one can tell, and they get married on the two of them's demand. Perdita, Florizel, love goes on. La, 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 love goes on. Perdita, Florizel, love goes on. La, 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 love goes on. In a couple of years they will live in a castle with a couple of kids running in the yard of Purdy and Florizel. Happy ever after in Bohemia. Florizel's the leader of the land. They rule over both here and Sicilia, so together and forever they will stand. Oh la dee, oh la da, life goes on. La, 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 life goes on. Oh la dee, oh la da, life goes on. La, 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 life goes on. In a couple of years they will live in a castle. A couple of kids running in the yard of Purdy and Florizel. Happy ever after in Bohemia. Florizel the leader of the land. They rule over both here and Sicilia, so together and forever they will stand. Perdita, Florizel, love goes on. La, 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 love goes on. Perdita, Florizel, love goes on. La, 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 love goes on. Once upon da-da.
Pray, fair shepherdess, what fair swain is this which dances with your daughter?
They call him Doricles, and boasts himself to have a worthy feat. But I have it upon his own report, and I believe it. He looks like sooth. He says he loves my daughter, and I think so too. For never gaze the moon upon the water, as I'll stand and read, as toward my daughter's eyes. And to be plain, I think there's not half a kiss to choose who loves another best.
Is it not too far gone? 'Tis time to part them. Fair shepherd, your heart is full of something that does take your mind from peace.
Old sir, that were I crowned the most imperial monarch, thereof most worthy, had force and knowledge more than was ever man's, I would not prize them without her love. For her employ them all, commend them, and condemn them to her service or to their own perdition.
But my daughter, say you the like to him?
I cannot speak so well. No, nothing so well, nor mean better. By the pattern of mine own thoughts, I cut out the purity of his.
Take hands, a bargain, and unknown friends, you shall bear witness to it. I will give my daughter to him, and I will make your portion equal to his.
They're getting engaged. Polixenes doesn't look very happy about this.
Soft swain, a while beseech you. Have you a father?
I have, but what of him?
Knows he of this?
He neither does nor shall.
Methinks the father's of the nuptial of his son, a guest that best becomes the table. Pray you once more, is your father grown incapable of reasonable affairs? Can he speak, hear, knows he man for man? Lies he not bedrid?
I yield all this, but for some other reasons, my grave sir, which 'tis not fit, you know.
Let him know it.
He shall not.
Prithee, let him!
No, he must not.
But my son, he shall not need to grieve at knowing of thy choice.
Come, mark our contract.
Mark your divorce, young sir, whom son I dare not call. Thou art too base to be acknowledged. Thou a scepter's heir. Thou old traitor, I am sorry, but by hanging thee, I have shortened thy life by 1 week. And thou, fresh piece of excellent witchcraft, who of force must know, the royal fool thou comest with!
Oh, my heart!
I'll have thy beauty scratched with briars, and made more holy in thy state!
Even here, undone, I was not much afeard. For once or twice, I was about to speak and tell him plainly, the self-same sun that shines above his court hides not his visage from our cottage, but shines on alike. Would it please you, sir, be gone? I told you what would come of this. Beseech you, of your own state, take care. This dream of mine, being now awake, I'll queen it no inch farther, but milk my ewes and weep.
Polixenes is furious with his son.
But despite his father's anger, Florizel still stands by Perdita.
Meanwhile, Camillo convinces them to escape to Sicilia to get away from it all.
They figure Leontes is chilled out by now.
The shepherdess comes along to tell Polixenes that Perdita isn't really his daughter.
So she really shouldn't be in trouble.
Once they arrive in Sicilia, they learn that Leontes is remorseful for his actions.
And surprise, Perdita was a long-lost daughter.
So they can get married!
And Paulina has a gift for Leontes because he's repented his actions.
Pom, pom, pom.
Oh, Paulina, here is the statue of our queen. The galleries we've passed through, now is thou much content in many singularities. We saw not my daughter came to look upon. A statue of her mother. I keep it lonely, apart. But here 'tis, prepared to see the light, as lively mocked as ever still sleep mocked death. Behold! I like your silence. It the more shows off your wonder. But yet, speak. First, you, my lady. Has it not something near? Her natural posture. Chide me your stone, and I may say indeed, thou art Hermione. But yet, Paulina, Hermione was not so wrinkled, nothing so aged as this seems.
Oh, not by much.
So much the more our Carver's excellence, which let's go by some 16 years and makes her as she looked now.
And give me leave, and do not say to superstition that I kneel for her blessing. Lady, good queen, who ended when I but began. Give me that hand of yours to kiss.
Oh, patience. The statue is but newly fixing. The color's not dry.
Still, methinks there's an air comes from her. What fine chisel could ever yet cut breath? Let no man mock me, for I will kiss her!
Good, my lord, forbear. The ruddiness upon her lip is wet. The color's not dry. You'll mar it if you case it. Stain your own with oily painting. Shall I draw the curtain?
No! Not these 20 years. So long could I stand by, a looker on.
Either forbear, quit presently the chapel, or resolve you for more amazement. If you can behold it, I'll make the statue move, indeed descend, and take you by the hand. But then you'll think, which I protest against, I am assisted by wicked powers.
What you can make her do and content to look upon, you can make her speak and content to hear. It is as easy to make her speak as move. Proceed!
'Tis time. Descend. Bestow no more. Approach. You perceive she stirs. Start not, do not shame her, till you see her die again. Nay, present your hand. When she was young you wooed her. Now in age has she become the suitor?
Oh, she's warm. This be magic. Let it be an art. Lawless eating.
She embraces him.
She hangs about his neck.
If she pertain to life, let her speak too.
That you were living, were it but told you, should be hooted at like an old tale. Yet it appears she lives, though she speak not. Mark a little while. Please to interpose, fair madam. Kneel and implore your mother's blessing. Turn, good lady, our Perdita is found.
You gods look down, and from your sacred vials pour your graces upon my daughter's head. And tell me, my own, where hast thou been preserved? Where lived, how found? Thy father's corpse? Thou shalt hear that I, knowing by Paulina, that the oral could give hope, and thou wasting being, have reserved myself to see the issue.
There's time enough for that, lest they desire upon this push to trouble your joys with like relation. Go together, you precious winners all, your exaltation partake to everyone.
And from this place, what, look upon my brother, both your pardons that err between your holy looks, my ill suspicion. This is your son-in-law, and son unto the king, who, heaven's directing, is troth-plight to your daughter. Good Paulina, lead us from hence, that may each one leisurely demand an answer to his part performed in this wide gap of time since first we were dissevered. Hastily, lead away!
And we all lived happily ever after.
I told you this was a fairy tale.
No, leave me alone!